Namaste. A warm welcome to one and all present here. I, Dr. Nisha Dandajan, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Indus University, wholeheartedly welcome you all to the inaugural session of Ph.D. Orientation Program for July 2025 scholars. On behalf of the Research Development and Innovation Cell of Indus University, I am honored to welcome our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Narottam Sahu, Advisor and Member Secretary, Guj Coast, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat. Professor Dr. Sandeep Chakravarti, Executive President, Indus University. Dr. R.K. Singh, Registrar, Indus University, in absentia. Dr. Suketu Jani, Deputy Registrar, Indus University. Ms. Radhika Bhandari, Dean Aviation, Indus University. She will join us shortly. Professor Dr. Krisha Chandra Roy, Dean, Research Development and Innovation, Indus University. Dr. K. Shanti, Associate Dean, Research Development and Innovation, Indus University. Head of Institutes, HODs of various departments, faculty members, supervisors, and most importantly, the aspiring research scholars. I welcome you all to this orientation program. As per tradition, let us take blessings from Goddess Saraswati and light the lamp before we embark on this research journey. So I request our dignitaries to please join us in lighting the lamp. Thank you all. Please be seated. What is the secret of getting success in research? Is it patience, perseverance, and lots of hard work? Moving further, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Krisha Chandra Roy, Dean Research, Indus University, to start the orientation program with opening remarks. But before I hand over the podium to him, let me introduce him. Dr. Roy is MSc Electronics and holds double Ph.D. in Physics from Central University, Sagar, MP, and in Electrical Engineering from NERIST. He also MTech CS from NIT Patna. He has worked as Principal, Dean R&D, PG Coordinator, and HOD of various engineering colleges and universities. He has supervised many PhD theses and MTech dissertations. Dr. Roy has organized workshops, FDPs, seminars, conferences, completed consultancy research project, and did research programs as coordinator, with which he has been fully funded with MHRD and AICTE, New Delhi. He has published and presented about 110 research papers and number of patents. Sir is an active member of various technical bodies and has delivered expert lectures at various national and international academic institutes. I welcome you, sir, for delivering the opening.
Good morning. Namaste. First of all, today is a really very auspicious day, special day. Because already sale of the Indus University going to new chapters, research and innovation. Of course, जर्नी हमारा बहुत पुराना है. हम डे बाय डे हर एक साल एक नए चैप्टर्स, नए इनोवेशन के साथ, नए माइंडसेट के साथ, नए आउटकम के साथ ऐड करते हैं before the start of my remark. Welcome. First of all, I welcome our presidential secretary, Nagesh Bandhari sir, Bandhari ma'am, Cynthia. I welcome our chief guest, Dr. Rotam Sahu sir. Sahu as well as he is an advisor and member secretary of this post. He is a very renowned personalities. इनके बारे में कुछ कहना बहुत हमारे लिए कम होगा क्योंकि everyone knows the outcome, efficiency and positive mindset. I welcome our presidential executive president Dr. Sandeep Chakravarti sir. Also welcome our star Cynthia. Welcome to our deputy star Ketu Jani sir, Dean Director of the various institute, including faculty members and newly admitted PhD researchers. What is education? Today is new. Is it a part of the academic activity? But this journey is really little bit difficult or about cutting it. But sometimes you feel it is easy. How? Because this is a very sophisticated course, highly specialized course. The challenge of this course is nothing is predetermined. Everything will be determined with the help of the supervisor. So first of all, I congratulate our all esteemed supervisor because हमने जो आज एक नए chapters add करने के लिए begin करने के लिए शुरू किया है उसमें हमारे जो esteemed supervisors हैं professors हैं का बहुत ही बड़ा योगदान क्योंकि इंडस यूनिवर्सिटी की जो रिसर्च पब्लिकेशंस है अभी कुछ दिन पहले मैंने जो देखा और ऑब्जर्व किया फाइंड आउट किया कॉन्टिन्यूअस इनका ग्राफ अपवर्ड प्रोग्रेसिव ग्राफ लास्ट 3 इयर्स के कंपैरिजन करें तो डे बाय डे 80 100 120 130 ऑनवर्ड्स हमारे पब्लिकेशंस इंडस यूनिवर्सिटी की achievements due to the our faculty members. Indus cannot forget the contribution of the faculty because this is the most important contribution. Of course, our scholar play the important role. We are committed to provide high quality of the research. Research is the important part. Parallelly, patent की हम बात करें पैराग्राफ वैसे ही आगे की ओर हम अगर बात करें प्रोजेक्ट का स्पॉन्सर प्रोजेक्ट का फुली फंडेड प्रोजेक्ट का लाइक उसकी बात करें क्योंकि प्रोजेक्ट हमारे यहाँ चल रहे हैं इसरो का हम बात करें तो बहुत हमारे लड़के जो प्रोफेसर्स हैं उनके अंदर में ये सारे प्रोजेक्ट चल रहे हैं इससे इंडिकेट दैट कि हम हर एक साल एक नए टारगेट्स को अचीव करते हुए और ये जो रिसर्च और इनोवेशन की जो हम बात कर रहे हैं बेसिकली हमारा टारगेट 2047 का जो विकसित भारत का टारगेट है उस टारगेट को अचीव करने के लिए तो समहाउ हम किसी न किसी फॉर्म में ये कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशंस ऐड तो वैसा ही कि हमें एक चीज याद आ रहा है जब सेतु बन रहा था रामचंद्र जी लंका जाने के लिए तो एक छोटी सी खिलाड़ी का भी उसमें कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन था आई अंडरस्टैंड कि हम छोटे से यूनिवर्सिटी में क्या कंट्रीब्यूट कर पाएंगे इट इज इमटेरियल लेकिन हम कंट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं जब हिस्ट्री लिखा जाएगा तो निश्चित रूप से हमारा जो रिसर्च आउटकम है वो कहीं ना कहीं एक अपना इम्पैक्ट छोड़ेगा उस पर्टिकुलर अचीवमेंट सो डियर स्कॉलर डोंट वरी this particular journey as said it is little bit difficult but as our Dr. Nisha said, the patience is the one of the most important part for PhD. Continuous effort is the most important. Once you lose the confidence, once you lose the patience, it is very difficult to achieve. Because the pattern of the PhD, the pattern of the research innovation, something different. Nothing is a predefined. Everything is well defined, fix the target, define the objective. It is important part. तो हम ऑब्जेक्टिव हम आउट कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे, हम टारगेट कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे, इट इज अ इम्पोर्टेंट टास्क विद अ प्री डिफाइंड प्रोसेस guidelines. First of all, we'll try to find out, I'm talking about regarding for the newly admitted research scholar, हम उसको फिक्स करेंगे. Once you are able to fix the target objective, it means that okay, as per my concern, your 50% is over. For that, need the long exercise. Determine the objective of the PhD and the objective of the research. So, the core featured contributions full wholeheartedly and with the positive mindset. हम जो हमारे न्यूली एडमिट स्टूडेंट हैं, कई बार फिर हम इस नए ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम में, दीक्षारंभ प्रोग्राम में आपका स्वागत करते हैं. क्यों हमें आप पे बहुत ट्रस्ट है, इसलिए क्योंकि आप वो एक मैच्योरिटी लेवल्स को अचीव करें. You are not a BTech and graduation student. You are not PhD. You are not a PG student. इन सारे क्वालिफिकेशन के बाद you have some desired level of the maturity. Know the importance of this particular highly sophisticated, specialized. I hope अच्छा लगेगा आपको, और इंटायर इंडस की जो टीम है वो आपके साथ है with full support, either academic, logistic, या फिर हमें हमारे कनेक्टेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से जिनके साथ हमारा कनेक्शन ऑलरेडी पहले से है, एमओयू साइन है, उनसे हम आपके इस जर्नी को अच्छे से फैसिलिटेट करेंगे, प्रोवाइड करेंगे, ताकि आप फुल फिक्स करेंगे अपने प्रोवाइडर के हेल्प से. डेफिनेटली एक बहुत ही इनोवेटिव होगा और एक अचीवमेंट है. फॉर दिस माइंडसेट अगेन आई वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. It is my honor to introduce our dynamic administrator, Dr. Suketu Jani, Deputy Registrar of Indus University. With over 17 years of dedicated service at Indus University, Dr. Jani has made remarkable contributions in both academic and administrative domains. Known for his structured leadership and student-focused approach, he continues to be a pillar of strength at Indus University. He holds bachelor's, master's, and Ph.D. in mechanical engineering and is a certified Lean Six Sigma Green Belt. He has served in key roles such as Deputy Controller of Examinations, Head of Department, and Dean of External Affairs. As Deputy Registrar, he oversees admissions, recruitment, HR, student discipline, and key departments like Training and Placement Cell and Library. Dr. Jani has authored over 20 research papers and guides PhD scholars in mechanical, automobile engineering, and quality management. Please welcome Dr. Jani, sir, for
Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Sandeep Chakravarti, sir, Chief Guest, respected Narottam Sahu, sir, Advisor, Cost, Senior Scientist, in Research, Dr. Roy, sir, Dr. Shanti, all the esteemed directors, institutes, deans, HODs, faculty members, and aspiring research. So namaste and humble pranam to each one of you for this new journey that you people are going to start from today. Today is very sacred day. Sir has rightly pointed. Gujarati calendar પ્રમાણે આજે 8 વદ બીજ શનિવાર નો દિવસ છે આજે. તો એક અષાઢી બીજ પર જ્યારે શું હોય છે? ભગવાન જગન્નાથની યાત્રા આજે શું છે જયા પાર્વતીનો છેલ્લો દિવસ last day of this sacred birth of Jaya Parvati. So you can understand the dynamics of your journey. Complementary, and it is always been good to have good coincidence day like this. I welcome you, all of you. Only 2 minutes has been given to me itinerary, so I cannot speak more. Simply, I'll tell you all about the research. Research is all about the journey from known to unknown. In this one line, we define all your objectives, methodology, literature survey, validation, data interpretation. All such big jargons and words will be thrown to you in upcoming. So there would be a time of doubts. There would be a time of long hours that you have to spend in your laboratories. You have to wait for your guide. Because as per your ancient Indian culture and the system, India being an educational system for always been a beacon. કઈ શિષ્ય આપણી પરંપરા છે ગુરુ શિષ્ય પરંપરા દિવસ પહેલા જ ગુરુ પૂર્ણિમાનો ઉત્સવ કયો છે so the entire PhD is driven by the guru shishya parampara till today also, whether it is NITs, IITs or any university. So you have to be a very curious at all the stages of your PhD journey. Be humble, stay calm, focused, and always maintain the academic rigor. Not in terms of discipline, but in terms of curiosity. So this is the all you have to learn. So it's all about the tapasya. That tapasya you all have to do for next upcoming 3 or 4. Always believe in your guru, your guide. Keep in touch with them. Whatever mechanism we follow here is at par with UGC norms and criteria, and we have a dedicated team of PhD supervisors who are always available for the guidance and the support to all the aspirants. I once again wish all the success to all the scholars and congratulations that you have completed one milestone, that is the IULET examination and the interview. So now you all will be inducted and the start is Swami Vivekananda has rightly said, arise, awake and stop not till the goal is reached. Just keep this word in your mind and wish you all the best. Jai Hind Bharat, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
For your motivational words. Now, I would like to introduce our esteemed academician and inspiring individual, Professor Dr. Sandeep Chakravarti, Executive President, Indus University. Professor Dr. Chakravarti is PhD in Power System, ME Software Engineering from Birla Institute of Technology, Mesra, and gold medalist in PE Electrical and Electronics Engineering. He is an able academician and administrator. He aims to lead with sustained emphasis and strategic focus on progressive initiatives to fulfill the vision and mission of the university with the accreditation of the competitive, educational, and qualitative professional indices in an enabling environment. He has contributed to the field of power system planning, multi-criteria design-making tools, and soft computing, and have published articles in refereed journals and conferences.
Stop Nisha ma'am, she will continue. Thank you, Nisha ma'am, for the welcome. I take this firstly to our Research Secretariat, Dr. Nagesh Mandai and Dr. Mandari ma'am, who are always there, and their blessing and support has made us reach to whatever level we have in today, as was being narrated by. I also take this particular opportunity to greatly welcome our chief guest advisor. It's really an honor to have him. And as rightly said by, needs no introduction. all of you who are into the government sector, into the academics, knowing very well, all of you who are into the industries, all of you who are into the and in the sectors, know him very well. He is one of the pioneer individual. He's doing great works, and it's always been our, I would say, attempt and a dream to have him. We had a national conference just a few months before. I was just briefly setting across that we had that, and today's here we wanted him at that occasion, but because of his busy schedule and commitment, it's really difficult. But thank you so much, sir, that you could make it today and you are among us. As an inspiration for all of us, scholars were coming, or be it the supervisors who are working. We're working on many of the projects. I could say that I was just thinking about the grants that we have got from Post and DST, along with the tank and ISRO project that we are doing. So in times to come, we feel and we hope that this particular approach, and then for all of us, will add on to that in whatever little capacity that we have. We will keep on writing and share those proposals, and we will on a basis of merit. I don't say just because he is there, but definitely on the basis of merit and get those particular grants, and we will enhance and further uplift the standard of the that we hold today in times to come with the support and cooperation. All of you whom scholars were guiding us and the supervisors were already doing a wonderful work. I also take this opportunity to greet and welcome the Dr. Rightly told by him. We have a motto, if you have read the vision of the not only academic, also have head for all the Indian ethos and heritage culture and the Center for, and with all of you in collaboration, we play an integrated part to ensure that the heritage and the that we have, we uphold those value system. That's the reason these days of induction, orientation, the saram that we for each one of our programs are very calculative, and then it goes to him actually. One comes up with all those. He does the analysis and says that his date would orientation. I have at the back of the mind that he must have thought something and gave that particular date. He never reveals it. He reveals it when he is addressing to the crowd that okay, this is the speciality of the day. But thank you so much for doing it for us and keeping that in your mind and encouraging all of us to realize that yes, every day has its own importance, and that means a lot when we are starting this journey chapter in life. I also take the privilege to welcome all our directors, principals, and the faculties members along with us. I think more than the designation, I would say we all welcome the researchers within us. All of us are the supervisors, are contributing to the research world in big and a small ways. So I take this opportunity. All the research supervisors, thank you for doing so wonderfully, contributing bit by bit to improve our standard. I was also narrating to Sir South Sir Jabs, though UGC has scrapped the requirement of the publications for the part of degree, but Indus University has still hold that particular policy that you need to have a minimum of two publications in Scopus, SCI, or Web of Sciences for being eligible for the. And all of you have made, yes, 37 of you could make it up through the entrance. As we are increasing, our expectations are increasing, our hopes are increasing, and as a result of which we are becoming a bit more stricter and strengthened in choosing the scholars. So congratulations to each one of you for having passed that test and meeting our, I would say, a bit higher expectations than the norms which are in place. So, and I'm sure that if you do that, and if you have chosen Indus University with certain mindset and you are not going to regret, yes, the way ahead is not going to be that easy, but it's not going to be that tough also. It's going to be challenging, and more than what you are aiming at, I think it's more important to enjoy what you are doing as a researcher. You need to enjoy your contribution, you need to enjoy your work, you need to enjoy the publications, you need to understand that it is your interest of the society at large or the industry. It's not only the stat-based research that we want to come down to, that just for the sake of research, we are doing a research, and for the sake of that degree or that doctorate in that we are doing a research, that's going to come up. What is more important is that we really get satisfied at the end of the journey that yes, whatever we have achieved through this particular process is meaningful and values and has contributed to the significant growth of the society and through the society of the nation. And we have been a bit instrumental in taking our nation forward in terms of whatever little that we will do. And that's the reason the industry tie-up, the research institute tie-up, the academic institute tie-up is important. And most of you are going to work in this particular field, I'm sure. Support thanks to come, you have achieved those milestones in for. So, I think great job. Santi ma'am is the one who is interact more closely with you in times to come along with the supervisors. Maybe we'll be interacting on and off, but thank you for choosing Indus University for part of it. And I'm sure that with whatever expectations and hope that you have chosen this particular path, that's going to get fulfilled, and you more than that, and come up as an individual with that confidence in mind that yes, you are an important role in your life and you will take that forward. And there will be a lot of others that will come up in support of Dr. Sahu here in times to come. We also intend to strengthen our further. With that, I welcome each one of you to the family and thank you for being in Indus University. Happy learning and experiential journey. Thank you so much, Jai.
Thank you, sir, for motivating and guiding our research scholars. As Robert Healy, a well-known scientist, once said, everything is theoretically impossible until it is done. Now, finally, let me introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Narottam Sahu, Advisor and Member Secretary, Kuch Coast, Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat. He is a scientist by profession and science educator by training, who has taken science to the common people. He has been recognized for his commitment to people engagement and for igniting a sense of wonder amongst people about the world by unveiling the interplay between science, engineering, and society. Dr. Sahu is currently serving as the advisor and member secretary of the Gujarat Council on Science and Technology, Kuch Coast, Government of Gujarat. He was also the senior scientist at Gujarat Science City, Ahmedabad, with which he has been associated since 2001. At Kuch Coast, he is mandated with giving a new dimension to the promotion and popularization of science and technology in Gujarat. Before working in Gujarat, he was a postdoc fellow at Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education of Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, TAFR, Mumbai, for 2 years. During this period, he devised some interesting science education and communication modules for dissemination of science and technology among children and the general public. Dr. Sahu completed his doctoral work in chemical sciences at the Regional Research Laboratory under CSIR in Bhubaneswar and was conferred with Ph.D. degree by Utkal University in 1999. For his pioneering research work in lignin chemistry, Dr. Sahu was bestowed with the Institutional Prize Gold Medal of the Institution of Engineers in 1998. It is a privilege to have such an eminent scientist amongst us. Without further ado, let us invite Sir with a huge round of applause.
Good morning, everybody. Right, sir. Come, all our heads of the department, all the guides, all our new research scholars for taking this event to the next height. I think everybody is talking about this very auspicious day of our time, of our calculations also. And I think this is a good day. Saturday, Yesterday, but a little bit relaxed from my office duty. That then possible that I should come and spend some time with you. That's a great day for me. But to you, so starting date, starting our interaction, I would also like to from you really a good day. The United Nations has declared this day that first time for United Nations 1911. They have declared this day as International Day of Hope. You understand hope? It has a lots of potential. Where everybody is a researcher. That's like it has mentioned. Research is nothing from journey from unknown to known. We know that where we are going. But our journey is leading to take us. Okay? And we are also offering hope for many of our activities. We are and we are addressing the whole child and God scientist. Okay? But child when you see path and see or identify or scale or some see one is my mother. And that word also comes. And at that time she or she have no PhD or nothing. After he identified she is my mother. Doubt about it. It clear? That's the inherent that quality that we from our parents or our activity as we birth. And then we also and again that also the research starts. Parents don't know how they would be, how the child will be, how the child will take care of the family. Okay. Every point of our journey we are facing starting from unknown. And if you know that known, but this is very true also. I also came to know from Dr. Janis's statement. They're taking a bath, so we know that there is a time to leave this earth also. That is all known. We know that there will be no charm of life. Okay? So if your research project, research program statement, you know the things in advance, there is no charm in exploring that thing. Like our childhood age, like our body's courage to listen and exploring the world around us. We are now in a position to explore the real problem. Society, campus, of people, planet, anywhere. Okay? Beautiful journey. Listen, APJ Abdul Kalam has huge mention. University, no boundary. Okay? You can come abroad for any studies. Your master, that the country has to ask you that you have to take your master has no value here. You have taken go through our curriculum and pass or qualify the master this country. ठीक सही है ना आप जाते master degree जाकर के भी you have to then they have to confirm that yes you are okay. Whenever any of our students they are going to and taking their master degree in medicine, our government is also not easy to accept them. They are also going further examination. Qualified that Indian system that Indian government that have to be registered them. But again, whenever you are getting PhD and any part of the world, somebody asks you to go through another PhD here. That means your PhD degree is at par. Whether it is industry, Indus University, or any IIT, NIT, ISOR, or any of the UGC organizations, that will same time. Okay? Don't think that suppose you are in a physics department or you are in aeroplane department and chemical engineer department and humanity or you are in accountancy. So anybody's PhD has such higher role. In physics and physics subject there are PhDs much more than that is student who has got PhD in arts like that. Okay, every PhD is at par. PhD is not a qualifying mark that you have 99.9%. That much it's a training. Okay, it's a understanding, it's a exploring. Whenever you are getting a PhD, either in science, in arts, it has the same training, same how to identify the statement, how to just to how you have to see that whether work is carried out where and designing the technology, design your experiment parts, get the observation, how you calculate or how to interpret that particular figure. If that work there, then what the new next figure next student has to do. Not like that may I have working in this part of the physics or chemistry, but nobody can work on that. So these are the some of the that's the reason it's called doctor of philosophy, not academic achievement, but not like that thing. Okay. Gone are the days. In 99 में 98 में when working with big research lab CSIR का research 500 scientists 18 departments. So जब when I was there with my master at campus to work from Canada away to that campus. That much by working, I lost my all that hope. Okay, there's no that type of behavior that gets आपको कोई लेकर के work from by that time the mind has set some of the parallel, but this world like we are read about the new Isaac Academy and all the inventions and discoveries. What are the leftovers? I can as a researcher can do. I can satisfy to my parents or my society. That was the first thought when I entered that big. Then that time was not like type of luxurious life like we have with this smartphone, less than a supercomputer. Okay. So when I entered to that lab also, concept of computer, I started my research at 94, 95. 98 we got a computer. That too. The center of the place is there. And we have there. But also, we had to. A very senior scientist is in charge of that computer. Who is coming? In the that writing that copyright highlight of the operating system is there that time. Black is there. एक बार आप लिख करके सेव कर दिया तो it will take hour to take the save. That time we have to go to the canteen, have a cup of tea, and then come to that. That was the day, and there was no that much easy also to take the to study the abstracts. It's just have to literally sit in that library, take all the notes very that paper can name the writer send a mail or letter to that by speed post or something like that. You know, it will take 3 months to get. Then also when they are agree to send, they are replying to us. Not they are agree, they are generous. months is time required for sending a letter to the from that day. You have to study and the day and for that also people also research in more stringent way. That time research was considered to just like as I was mentioned, yeah, you have to get into your guide, then forget about everything. You have to do the household work. You have to take the guide, say baby boy, girl to get the so they get the everything like that way because it is a part of the training. How your attitude behavior is related to your work. Satisfied, if you are done that work, then guide has to be pleased with you. Then she has to ask you, and please write this way, that way, this to that. There's no way. The results. Okay. So another concept was there in between. Get the like that way that how the research basis, which is much bigger, that much big, that is, so students have to write thousands of paper and making this research can be done. Submitting the copy, you have to put it to your head. Okay. Then we also come through that process. Then it is not like that you write so lengthy. You have to be reduced. Right, the short way you are writing your research publication technical paper. With like that. Now you can see that your research. So we are also our research also getting motivated or getting incentive or I intervene by the organization by the all the facility. Here you don't need to go that much library. But the library might not have that much of updated volumes also. The journal price is so high. No university, no institute is in a position have that subscription. That's the reason, Honorable Prime Minister, made it clear that one nation, one subscription there. That scheme. Each contact network there. Okay, so you can get that thing. So we have that type of internet is there. Whenever you are in your lab, you can get all the things. So lots of things is there, but actually in that line we have to change our mindset. Okay, the earlier time also there. I'm telling all these things because these are all life experiences. This will help you how the way you have to design your work for income. Maximum. So the time was there when the student has to work and work and work, and it depends upon that of the guide that whether you have to in a guide or okay. So now you can what you can do that. So that time suppose I am a chemistry. I want and I suppose I worked in the analytical chemistry particular branch of the then the research methodology who are the student enrolled with us me they have to work with same more critical service. The research scholar have to all research thesis that are to be read in a unwanted place. हमारा गाड़ी रखते हैं ना उस सबको जैसे रखते हैं ना एक जगह में एक पत्ती यहाँ पत्ती रखी रखा हुआ है और कैप्शन इज we are keeping our old thesis paper in such a way that nobody have to take a copy of it. Okay, that means university is also lit further about that. Yeah, that is the research. 5 साल हो गया था इनको भी यूनिवर्सिटी का के लिए भी इनके बड़ा लोग हैं they have to accept. Okay, so don't let us try our hard or thesis not to going the quality of tomorrow. नहीं कर सकते ऐसा वर्ड भी नहीं दे सकते. Very sensitive. I'm very happy that our research scholars here joining this journey today. I hope a blessing some good research from everybody. I believe you all are sharing science and humanities all there. As for the present system, I think research is a very important guidelines are there. सर में आपको कम नहीं है. Professor to also guide that certain number of students they can't. Okay, and in that 3 years also or 6 years coursework, then preparing your it is something well defined. Earlier date it was not like that. Everything was depend on the guide. Okay, so please track your days, count your days, and don't and look around your journey. Okay, so you are joined with the professor with that field that is away. Okay, see that your problem statement very unique statement. Not like copy paste or bottle of the previous color of that stuff. All regard to the guide, like to inform all of you that please open up your minds, heart, your understanding, explore the things all around you, and get a problem statement. And you see that after your completion of your research, someone has to use that your not like another research. Okay, so it might be a converted course like that. And I'll tell you another, just not like that my research, but I'll just giving another example. Same regional research laboratory. When I enter to that lab, okay, 95, then I saw my later they get me with that I am a chemist and I went to the person and he asked me that working in new project. And I either it or okay. And in laboratory has another lab, bioenergy lab. See, so I am telling here, totally unknown. That family is your biology and working biology. But here, when I joined, my research guide is from different field, and हम लोग का जो field है, our work is art field. Okay, so you have to work in that situation. Work every day and night, and with that culture, and because that's of culture, ideas about to that thing. And to will be giving you some sort of knowledge for citing for research statement. Because this research statement is totally different for our understanding imagination. Okay, we have studied that literature and we saw that this pulp and paper mills, okay, the drugs, they use softwood, okay, and softwood cut it, chopped it, and they digest in a very high power digester temperature. Okay, so high temperature, high alkali concentration, this softwood particles that are to be digested, and that the lignin part which binds this that the temperature and the alkali is. Okay, next filtration, so they take it the cellulose and hemicellulose and process it for the paper. Okay, if there is still the presence of a lignin in there, yellow. Okay, that's the reason that newspaper prints they are not pure like this type of white paper. Okay, and the remaining lignin portion soluble in that black liquor that are they have to throw it out. Okay, and for small and medium scale paper mills, they just throw this called as black liquor nearby water body. Okay, and the black liquor is so dangerous in terms of high alkali smell and in terms of activity, chemical reactivity. Whenever it is when it is passing through that land body, also it looks like a burnt land. And it something that's fire on that way. ऐसा burn होते जाएंगे जहाँ तक जाएगा. Whenever it that water near or something, also that COD and so aquatic space is kind of so that expand of that the part of that taking particular is now well put like anti while jump also get that have that thing. In the next like I think that students like a English medium school or something, I'm good writing nothing, but मैं ये समझ में मुझे आ गया कि मेरा प्रॉब्लम क्या है, मेरा सॉल्यूशन क्या है. What was the thing I was explained in primary school, and that was the reason also we got our fund fund from the in one time. Okay, communicating our thing did not that much get on. Okay, तो एक ही क्वेश्चन था कि हमारे देश में इतना पैसा हम लोग खर्च करते करके लिखने को यहाँ पे हम most of it kind of time. time the that my as a okay. So it's recommended around and see that there's a much टूडे डिस्कस आपको जाता है type of situation you have to in love with for the students outside. And that time I am of writing इनको कैसे देख सकते हैं आप कैसे तो was there for that also our but that did and they on the whatever is right and wake up and it was but then love quite soon. And I see HOD department. How can ये discuss करा to ऐसा किया तो एक और मैंने then my director has okay, is carrying then better another Arnold one. So because of that's we have planted काफी बताए थे थैंक यू आपको डाला दिया work my what's like so that I get nothing let's calculate their minus one as much get your needs the whole time and and not only that you have that network that you have now that we are thinking under exam and we are great types that can our DFT also have scheme lectures have to just discuss topic in a particular science magazine. Convert your article to science chance to get national award have to be special. Not like that every time we have to take like one तो रिसर्च कलर है तो जो pretty जो है हमने इनका हर हम लोगों के पास कितने आजकल ये सिस्टम अच्छा दिन है के हिसाब से जिस सिस्टम यू टेक केयर ऑफ फ्यूचर एंड okay like and what is in that that will be much of to be that's it. Then research then get Yama that would be whenever we are trying to write that in a character का पूरा कैसे that it can be तो ये सारी चीजें आप देखेंगे in your time that getting make your time whenever you join this one you have to join for the matter एक दिन का हमारा एक ही कोचिंग का कैंडिडेट किया हमारा can you give guides if you don't know what to answer can he guide 10 student and already ले लिया है another 8 years ये कैसे इन लोगों का भविष्य खराब जिन्हें that move to there is confidence would be whether we are guide. I am not talking that every guide is like all bigger guides. Don't have to be that type. That's some then you guide your very deep just guide for get the things as like you is like a enterprise of but but I enjoyed every moment. That was great tension. That confidence I am here. I can't also for not doing anything by your hand by and tell also. Really searching the really gives lots of gives lots of confidence. When this wonderful time, whenever you are with me, getting a real time answer and also for the CMO, anybody that much of I have that at times suppose just in one that to be like this. They have seen that it. Not like that. Mrs. Bill. It's things like that way. That way. Okay. So it's the person might be at the that you time.
So much, sir, for sharing your research and wisdom for research scholars. Now, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Sandeep Chakravarti to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. Narendra. Thank you, sir. In the words of Albert Send, a famous biochemist and Nobel Prize winner, research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought. Moving to the end of session, it is my privilege to extend a vote of thanks. On behalf of Indus University, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Presidential Secretariat, Dr. Nagesh Bhandari and Dr. Ritu Bhandari. I would also like to thank today's esteemed chief guest, Dr. Narottam Sao, advisor and member secretary to which goes Department of Science and Technology, Government of Gujarat. I wholeheartedly thank our Executive President, Professor Dr. Sandeep Chakravarti, Registrar Dr. R.K. Singh, Deputy Registrar Dr. Suketu Chani for their invaluable input to make this event successful. I would like to express our deep sense of gratitude to Professor Dr. Krishna Chandra Roy, Dean Research, for his continuous support and guidance. Sincere thanks to Dr. K. Shanti, Associate Dean R&D. I would like to thank the DGM administration, Ms. Meeta Agarwal, Systems, Maintenance and Store Department for their support. I would like to thank all the known and unknown hands that contributed to the success of this program. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all of you who are present here for helping us to make this event a grand success. We shall start the orientation program after lunch break at 2 p.m.